Yo, Daniel, happy Easter. battle starts.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Confirmed penetration.
We're hull below the waterline. Flooding quickly.
What the fuck? Missing a lot.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy heavily damaged. Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy severely damaged.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy severely damaged.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Yo, Edward, what's up? Happy Easter.
Enemy battleship.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Now, I will not be out for too long today because I do have some preparations I gotta make for dinner. And I've also gotta pick up my kid. I haven't seen the kid in about a month. He's 18 years old. And lives with his mom because it's closer to where he works and his girlfriend's still there, so. I've got my mom coming over, and what do you call it? We're having dinner about 2 or 3 o'clock, so I got to make sure I have everything in place, everything done before they come over. I haven't seen my kid in a month. My mom's, she claims she hasn't seen her grandson in a year. I'm like, okay. He graduated high school last May. So, when I was messaging him back and forth, my mom goes, I'll make a banana cream pie for dessert. So I told that to my son, and I think that's what sold the deal. I don't know. You know how, like, when you have family growing up, there's always that one dessert a family member or grandparent will make that just tops everything you've ever had? Well, yeah, banana cream pie is the one that my mom makes.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
There's just something about it. A little destroyer there, huh? This is only the second wave too, so we got one more wave to go. It's because our one destroyer player decided to kick the bucket early.
Good luck, everyone.
We have a... Well, we're going to lose that guy. None of us are in position to get over there. This ought to be fun.
The ship is on fire.
By the way, double fired.
The ship is
Fucking
on fire.
torpedoes came over from that area.
Battle ends in 5
Taking on water
minutes.
quickly.
Fuck me.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
This motherfucker already dropped his torps on this side. He better have. Fuck off. Great. I gotta wait another fucking knows how many seconds for this damn thing to fucking load.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Die. Kill these last two, it's over.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Accomplished. We don't have to kill the last one? That's interesting. Oh, 788. Yeah, I can't wait to eat this food later because I have a smoker. So I'm going to be smoking a ham, 2 3-pound turkey breasts. They're boneless. And the mac and cheese. So the meat's going to take about 3 to 4 hours. The mac and cheese takes about 2. And then there's going to be mashed potatoes, deviled eggs, biscuits, and peas and corn. So that's what's going to be for dinner. You know what? Let's use mass just for the hell of it. Okay, I could fight fire with him. Well, it depends on how the mac and cheese is made, Ed. If you get it out of a box, then it kind of sucks because it's just powdered fucking cheese, and then you add your milk and butter, which is probably the only two healthy parts of the whole recipe. But this way, if you make it yourself, the only part that's really bad for you is the damn macaroni itself. At least now you know what ingredients you're putting into it. Cheese is not bad for you. It's actually one of the safer things to eat when you're on the carnivore diet like I'm on now. But I probably won't be eating much of this macaroni and cheese. I'm going to let my son have it because, well, the kid still has a metabolism like it's out of this world. I'm not going to eat any of the potatoes, and I'm not going to eat any of the biscuits. I'm just basically there for the meat and the fucking deviled eggs. That's pretty much all I can eat when I'm on carnivore. Britannic Rose, Hawkins, what's up? How the match is going? I'm just doing the War Tales. That was the first one. But we did have a destroyer die very fast. So... And I'll keep playing this mode until they get rid of it because I need the silver and I want the silver. I'm not worried about standard. I do not give a shit about my win rate ratio, whatever. I really don't give a shit about that. What I care about is having the resources in order to get the ships and upgrade commanders. That's my main thing. Standard can, ranked, that could be another day. It's not on my priority list to do it. I know a lot of people like watching that shit, but I mean, I'll play it. It's not a huge thing for me. What was that sound? Are you on PC then?
Cruiser sunk.
Yeah, we got max kills with Bismarck and Curvers. Most ships got 10 kills each and 8 or 9. It almost sounds like you're on PC. See, I don't have the Hipper. That's one of the ships I want. I also want to get the Baltimore. I have it unlocked. I want to get through the Buffalo. I don't have that unlocked yet because I don't have the Baltimore unlocked. And then there's other ships in the tech tree that I don't have. I don't have room either. But there's also ships that I want in crates that I can't upgrade. Well, I can now, but I want to buy some of these ships first. Because I need the silver then to upgrade, and I don't have it. I've got the global XP. I've got like 1.6 million global, so I can upgrade stuff. I just can't pay for the upgrades. That's the problem. Depends. Are you more of a cruiser player or a battleship player? It just all depends on what you're more comfortable with playing, really. Bismarck's all right. I'll tell you this. I would choose Bismarck over Tirpitz any day. I am not a fan of Tirpitz at all. I know Tirpitz is one that you would have to buy or win in a crate, but I am not sold on the Tirpitz. That's fine. Foundered. If I keep building up my silver, then I'll be able to buy that rune, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Do you have the Brandenburg? Brandenburg's way better than Tirpitz, in my opinion. If you're looking for secondary builds, the Brandenburg, in my opinion, is better. Way better.
Battleship destroyed.
Yeah, the Brandenburg's secondaries are more accurate, in my opinion. They have a faster reload. Excuse me. Wrong pipe. The only thing that the Brandenburg does not have that would make it OP is sonar. It's got torps, it's got decent guns, definitely up close. Crap, I didn't realize we've already lost 2 goddamn ships. Damn it. Squeeze that in there. A little bit.
Enemy cruiser detected.
I'm not sure if it's available for global or not, but I know Brandenburg, you can get it somehow. The way I got it was doing when it was a campaign ship a few years back. So apparently it looks like we are just guarding this area because we lost 2 ships already. And this guy, see this Tirpitz, thinks he's going to be like Superman and clear it all out by himself. Which is a dumb move. But look, he's gonna die.
Gutes Spiel allesamt.
Well, this is gonna be a fun game here, guys. Not just me and this other guy. We're gonna stay alive, cruiser. I'm gonna need your ass. This asshole's telling me to push up or get back. He's an idiot. This'll hurt. I've saved my combat order, so.
Enemy battleship detected.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yeah, German battleships are more brawlers anyway. Come on, guns. Turn, turn, turn.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Get hit with two of these assholes.
The ship is on fire.
So I know you can't push the torch to this side.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh, that's W. Be right back when I go refill my coffee. Hey, that was lower than the last match. Let's. go. Yeah, pretty much, I was saying earlier, German battleships are more of a brawlers anyway. Yeah, I'll play the Brandenburgs so you have an idea. So I've already got the legendary mod for that, for the secondaries. My secondaries go 12 kilometers. It's got pretty good or decent AA defense. I have got some clear skies with this thing. And I am running, that's actually Silax, Hipper, and Haruna. So, I gotta take that off. Probably gonna play for about another hour. Not gonna. This is gonna be a short stream because I got stuff to do this morning. It's 6:15 right now. I gotta leave here at 8:30 to go pick up my kid. As soon as he gets here, I'm gonna have him help me do a couple things for dinner. I still have to clean the damn grill and the smoker out. So that shouldn't take too long. It was raining all day yesterday. I'll get that all ready to go, and then I'll have him help me prepare all the other stuff. I gotta boil some get some hard-boiled eggs so I can make the deviled eggs. Super, super easy to make. All these years I've been basically making hard-boiled eggs the wrong way. I would always put the eggs in the pot, then put the water in. I would, put them on the stove until the water started boiling, and then I would shut it off. And then I'd let them cook for 10, 12 minutes. That's the wrong way. Right way is to get your water to a rolling boil first, then add in the eggs, continue to boil for the next 10 minutes, shut the heat off, drain the water, let them sit for 5 minutes, and then use some, just cover the shit out of them with ice for 10 minutes. And then after that, boom, they're done. They peel so easy. I was like, wow. So, thank God for YouTube, right? I would have never known that trick, the 10-5-10 trick, or method, I should say. Nice little method. I think today I'm going to end up finishing the bureau for the Zao and Vermont. You know what? I got to check to see how much longer I got on those. Hold on. I'm gonna store. just less than 3 hours, I'll have the Vermont. And 8.5 hours, I'll have the Zao. Okay. Cool. I'll have to try those out later today. So by, well, right around dinner time, I'll have the Zao. I'll have them both. So that works. Let's try this again. I'll be trying those out on this game mode. Usually I do it in AI just to test it out, but I'll test it out in this game mode. I don't care. Let's do this. Who's next to me here? This monstrosity. Kerr first. Schroeder, that's another good cruiser for tier 8. I love the Schroeder. Oh, I love the Schroeder. That thing shreds with its secondaries. It's disgusting.
Gefechtsstation.
Attention, support that target. Verstanden. Viel Glück und ruhige Wasser. Alle Kräfte, dieses Ziel decken. Achtung, unterstützt das verbündete Ziel. Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
Melde Zielposition.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer zerstört.
The curve was still by.
So wird's gemacht. Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
So while they're all going that way, I'm gonna go this way. Just to be a dick.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung.
I got within 12.
Feueralarm! Problem gelöst.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt.
God damn it, I didn't want to hit that button. Forgot. Ah, I hate when that happens.
Problem gelöst.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer versenkt. Einschlag bestätigt. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Yeah, I hope they keep war tales in this game as well. Be a great way for new players to try to, you know, get some shit, especially the games been out for 6 years.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesunken.
As you can see, those secondaries are nasty on this thing.
So wird's gemacht.
The epic and the legendary mod didn't even kick on because it won't kick on in this game mode, but it will in you know, in what is it? AI and standard. Yeah, but Brandenburg is probably my favorite German battleship by far. This ship right here is a lot of fun in this game mode. This was during the, I think it was it the Christmas campaign or the one right before it? Where you could have gotten it for free. But yeah. As you can see, I've got what, 19.5 million Commander XP, 41 commendations, 21 insignias, over almost 1,900 promotion orders. I got almost getting close to 1.7 global. So yeah, I've got all the resources I need, you know, if I want to upgrade stuff, but I'm not satisfied yet. I want more silver. Oh, you're gonna get the, oh, you almost done with the War Sister or whatever, or the Wash Your Sister sauce. That's what I call it. You know, who names it that? The Worcester or Worcester, whatever the hell it's pronounced. Someone must have been drunk back in the early 1900s, I guess. Oh, if you get the Schlieffen, I'm just reading your stuff now. You got enough gold to get the Schlieffen. The Schlieffen's a nice one. That's a fun ship to play, too, in Legendary. If you're positioned right. The secondaries, it's got torps that, you know, 2 sets of torps on each side. It's got like 5.7 sonar. Yeah, that ship is a lot of fun to play. And the guns are pretty accurate, too. Surprisingly, for a German battleship. I'll choose the Schlieffen over the Kurfürst any day. Any day. Worcestershire. Yeah, that doesn't have torps. It just has really fast reloading guns that are annoying as all hell. And can shoot very, very far, especially if you're running refill station. I've got a few games where I've had close to 20 fires set in that thing. I don't play it that often. It's fun. It's any ship that's a fire starter, I just call them annoying. Because that's what they are. They're annoying as all hell. The Zao is the reason why I was doing the Zao, because I can't tell you how many matches I've been in, and I'm against a Zao, and every salvo that son of a bitch it would hit me with started a fire or a double fire. Every salvo, I'm like, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. we got? Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. This ship is AP only.
Бой начинается.
Off to my left.
Дымогенератор запущен. Постановка дымов завершена.
Крейсер потоплен.
Пробитие подтверждаю.
Дымогенератор запущен. Установка дымов завершена.
Вражеский эсминец. Люк врага потоплен.
We already lost a cruiser. Come on. Oh, give me a break. That thing's still alive?
Постановка дымов завершена.
Есть пробитие.
Вражеские эсминцы потоплены.
Concentrez le tir sur la cible désignée.
That battleship's done. Oh, he got a shot off before he died. Look at that.
5 минут до конца боя.
Пробитие.
Крейсер противника уничтожен.
Дымогенератор запущен.
Авианосец врага потоплен.
Asshole.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен. уничтожен.
Установка дымов завершена.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен.
Oh, I gotta get in the fucking circle and I'm not gonna be able to do it. God damn. Oh, that sucks. That blows. If we had another 20, 30 seconds. God damn it. Got 864. That's the highest I got so far today, but that's a lot of damage. 443. What happened to these guys? Ouch. Damn it. We were making a comeback too, god damn it. We were making a comeback. All right, Edward, you have a great day, man. Enjoy your Easter. Yeah, for shits and giggles, let's do some legendary. This is just screwing around now. This will just be for screwing around. Should I do Colombo? What should I do? You know what, let's do Conqueror. Just for shits and giggles. But we are going to change, or should I change this? This just for fun. I only got time for maybe this one and one more, and then I got to get off of here, and I got to get stuff done because I got to leave in roughly an hour and a half. We're just gonna have some fun with this. Who's next to me? Is that Pizarski? Oh yeah.
Action stations. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Hull breach. We're taking on water. Problem solved, sir.
Look how slow my turrets move. Move so slow. fuckers are still turning.
Fire!
That's patience.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Fire!
Now, where did these come from? That's kind of bullshit.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
Because he's behind a fucking ship.
Problem solved, sir. Fire!
Enemy cruiser sunk. The enemy battleship destroyed. cruiser destroyed. Battle ends in 5 minutes.
It's 20 fires. Beat by the Sace. Fires. 28 incapacitations? What the fuck? That's a new record for me. I didn't make much off of that, obviously. But still. 21 fires and 28 incapacitations. What the flying fuck was that? Alright, let's do a Columbo. And then I gotta start getting stuff ready here. Nebraska, Blatty, Plymouth, like this ought to be an interesting one.
La battaglia comincia.
Portaerei nemica individuata.
Bersaglio perforato.
Grab that goddamn carrier first.
Incrociatore nemico individuato.
Wow, didn't take him out, huh? Interesting.
Stata corazzata nemica.
Huh. This has gotta hurt that Nagato. Nagato's got one of the, not that strong of a hull. There we go.
Corazzata nemica
That's what I
affondata.
was looking for.
Portaerei nemica individuata. Abbiamo distrutto una corazzata nemica. L'incrociatore nemico sta colando a picco. Centrata in pieno.
That was a shitty shot.
Incrociatore nemico distrutto. Incrociatore nemico. La corazzata nemica sta colando a picco.
Battaglia terminerà tra 5 minuti.
Incrociatore nemico affondato. Centro perfetto.
I'm surprised they haven't gone after that asshole. Not understanding that one at all.
Abbiamo distrutto una corazzata nemica.
Oh, that was game. 394 in the Colombo. Damn. That'll work. And I didn't even lose any health. Wow. Didn't get hit. Yes. Damn. Only 246. That's funny. I got time for one more. Let's go back to 7. And we'll go do constellation. Last one, and then I gotta go. I gotta leave here in about an hour and 15 minutes. But I will be back on in the evening. I'm going to try and play and watch WrestleMania Day 2. Shit, I can't hold it no longer. I got this. What's the temperature outside today? Bleeding heart. It's 41. It's supposed to be 55. 71 tomorrow.
Good luck, everyone.
Who is next to me? Maines and an Iowa.
皆の奮闘に感謝する。
Action stations.
指定の味方艦を支援せよ。
Urban and Yamato.
全艦味方艦の援護を頼む。了解。
Grant McPherson. Yeah, this is a game mode where you can make a lot of silver. It's called War Tales. They did nerf it after the first week because people were making like 2.5 million in silver. So they nerfed it. You can still make it a decent amount.
Target penetrated.
Yeah, it's a new little game mode they came up with here, and it's actually fun. So I have probably made, in the 2 weeks it's been out, I've probably made 60, 70 million.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
How about that torpedo? I don't care. There are 3 maps when you do this. So you can div up to 5 people. So you can have, 5-person div. Now, where's the Amalfi at? That's what I want to shoot at. Watch it show up now. Yep, there it is.
The ship is on fire.
So it's a good way to make some silver. Tier 7 is obviously the better tier to make the silver too, by the way.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me right now.
Hull breach.
That's from
We're
the
taking on
Amalfi
water
from
quickly.
earlier. Really?
Confirmed penetration.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Now they're gonna come out this way. I need to make some room.
Denied.
He's telling me to get back. Dude, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm at. I played the game mode I don't know how many times in the last 2 weeks. Don't tell me where I gotta go. They're gonna come right around in this area. Just did that for the hell of it. I never use it. Gotta wait until the Vanguard there gets in position, and then they're gonna pop up. Should be 8 or 9 ships left to take care of. There we go. Waiting on my order so I can get my 25% health boost. Oh, bye-bye. Zara's done. Nope. You guys need to worry about the ships coming from out that way. That's what you need to worry about. Damn, I am not hitting anything. They're not looking at me, so I might as well shoot at them.
Target penetrated.
Where were those coming from? Carachola does not have torps, unless that was from the destroyer earlier. And that's the last ship, and then it's over. Wow, that thing's flying. Yeah, on this map here, that you have to escort the Vanguard. If the Vanguard dies, it's over. $425,000 in silver. The one game I made over 830, I think it was. Earlier today, first game I did 788. So I'm at 98 million now. Just one thing here, Grant, if you're still watching. They have a normal and a hard mode. This one here, if you have Russian ships and put it on hard, you get an extra. You get 25% extra for the silver. This one for British. And Chainbreaker is probably the better map to do everything, because Chainbreaker is a bigger map. So this is with randoms. So you got random or tail. And on these ones you can division up, but you need at least 3 up to 5. That's all. Oh yeah, and you don't have to do, the high tiers to do this. You can do any tier you want. But if you've got tier 7s and stuff that are, premiums with these 3 countries, I would highly recommend it. Because then you get more. Now I'm just playing with a bunch of randoms. What have I done? I've done Constellation twice. I've done Mass. I've done Pozarski. Brandenburg for shits and giggles. Let me do one more. I'm going to use the Monarch, right? Oh, wait. Well, who's got the... I think Monarch's got the better heel, but Hawk's got the better guns, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, let's do a Hawk. Hawk's also got torps. Oh, no problem. Brandenburg's a fun ship. Appreciate that, Grant. Yeah, I'm going to be playing this mode for at least the duration of this campaign because I want to make as much silver as possible. I don't care about standard mode right now at all. I do my premium supplies and stuff like that in AI on purpose because it's a lot quicker. It only takes a couple of hours. But you can also do your premium. I mean, you can also do your weekly havoc in this mode if you wanted to. And that's fine by me because then I know I'm not only am I completing the havoc, but I'm also making silver on top of it. So in my opinion, it's a win-win. Once this mode has been removed, then yeah, I'll go back to standard. But I'd rather do this and make the goddamn silver and whatever XP they're giving out. Why people, you know, even veterans, I don't know why they don't want to, you know, take advantage of it, but maybe it's because they already got 400 plus million silver. And that's great and all, but why not have more? You know? You can still showcase the ship and show people how the ship performs. A lot of people are all on their win rate bullshit, which I'm telling you right now, win rate don't mean shit. It doesn't. If you were just solo one-on-one, okay, I see your point. But you're a 9 versus 9, and a lot of the times you're playing solo. You're not always in a division. And we all know if you're in a division of 3 in standard, your win rate's going to be much higher than it is when you're solo. So why does win rate fucking matter? It doesn't. But you got those, you know, just like a KD warrior in FPS games. It's all about a flex, in my opinion. And I can care fucking less. But you're going to have those people that only want to play standard. They get bored of this. I can understand that, playing the same thing over and over again. You know, arcade mode, that can get boring real quick. Not sure when you last played, Grant, but arcade mode is 5 versus 5 against other players. And the matches are only 10 minutes long, not 15. Well, see, the player base, it's gone to shit in the last, well, at least last year and a half. It's because wargaming, I understand it's a business. They're out there to make money. But don't be, you know, you got to make some of these people earn their ships. You know, they'll buy a tier 7 or a tier 8 or whatever and go play it, and then they get their asses kicked because they don't have the right commander set up, or their commanders aren't upgraded all the way. They might not even have the ship upgraded all the way. And then on top of that, they don't even know how to position themselves in order to be effective. And I'm going to tell you right now, there are plenty of content creators out there on YouTube that actually have tips and tricks on how to position yourself, pay attention to the mini-map, all that bullshit. Do most people do that? No, they don't. They'll sit in the back of the fucking map, try to snipe, or they go straight in, try to get as much damage as they can, and they go on to the next game. It's so fucking stupid. That's why I say win rate don't mean shit right now. Maybe it did when the game first came out, but it sure as hell don't mean shit now. Not to these newer players. That's why I don't pay attention to win rate. Somebody goes, oh, what's your win rate? Well, my win rate's 54%. I don't fucking care what it is. I don't care if it's 25%. What I do care about is it's a team-based game, and a lot of these people, just like in an FPS game, whether it's Battlefield 1 or Call of Duty, you know damn well most of these people are not playing as a team. They're not playing the objective, okay? And if you're not going to play the objective, then why the fuck are you playing the game at all? Maybe people don't understand there's an objective to play. It's like when I'm playing Battlefield 1 or 2042. Don't ask me about Battlefield 5. I'll never play that goddamn game ever again. That game's a piece of shit. But you'll have people, near the capture point, but they're not going into the capture point to capture it. So all they're doing is just trying to get kills. And then, like on Battlefield 1, it's hilarious. I was playing it, I think I played it once last week. I shit you not. I counted, and I had to leave the server because there were fucking more than a third of the team were all sniping in their spawn. I'm like, what the fuck is this? How the hell are you supposed to help your team if all you're going to do is snipe in the spawn? But everybody's trying to, see who's got the bigger dick with the sniping rifle. It's hilarious. And then they wonder why they're not on the top of the leaderboard because they're always on the bottom. They're not helping the team. Case in point, this game as well. What I can't stand when I'm playing this in standard is when you have 2/3 or more of your team go to one fucking side of the map. And then you leave two guys or one guy on the other side. And he's all by himself, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Outside? Oh, I'm on the outside. I gotta take care of New York.
We've sprung a leak. We're filling up fast.
Well, like I said, not many people know how to play a team-based game. They don't.
Problem solved, sir.
The worst are destroyers that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh my god, don't even get me started on them. But when you do have a good destroyer player, man, does it make things so much easier. This thing's way easier.
Penetration.
I'm waiting for this asshole's torps to come by. Oh, of course. One's perfect to hit my fucking shit. And it's a plug.
Hull
Never
breach.
didn't
We're
see
taking
that
on
one
water.
coming now, did I?
Engine boost activated.
On this map, I don't like being on the side that I was lined up on. I like being on the side those guys were on. At least floods don't last like a minute and a half like they used to. Or a minute or whatever it was, because that was just insane.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Shit, I remember playing this one match, and this was hilarious. This guy was pissed off at me. I was on the left-hand side of the map. That's where it was domination, A, B, C. So I don't remember which side I had. Well, I know I was on the left. So I'm on the left side of the map, and both my cruiser and destroyer both died early. So here I am by myself against 3 ships. Well, guess what? I won my side, right? So at the end of the match, it came down to me and one other guy. So I start heading back toward him, and he's running away. So as I'm running toward him, I'm trying to keep the attention off of him. Well, I end up dying, right? We lost the match, which we should have never lost. And he leaves me a message that says, "Oh, way to go, hiding behind the islands." I'm like, what did this motherfucker just say? So I had to let him know. I'm like, motherfucker, I lined up on the left, and I maintained and won my side. I said, what more do you fucking want me to do? Do you want me to wipe your ass while you take a shit, before you take a shit as well, or something like that? I was pissed off. I was like, fuck you. Hold your fucking hand while you play the game because you know what the fuck you're doing.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Battleship sunk.
Yeah, absolutely. You can take this will be a good game mode if you get a new ship and you want to try it out and test it out. This is a game mode you can do that with. Yeah, you don't have to do it in AI. Yeah, you can do it in this game mode. Why not? I mean, if you make silver off of it, it's kind of a win-win if you really think about it. Not only are you trying the ship out, but you're also making silver and XP on the ship as well. So yeah, I would recommend it. Yeah, see, what happens is when you have people give you hate mail, you know, when they message you, is they're not paying attention to the fucking mini-map at all. So when people don't pay attention to the mini-map, they should just keep their fucking mouth shut.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Engine boost activated.
Oh wow, those are nice. Okay. I gotta be careful right here because there's gonna be another group of ships coming out right over here. That's why I'm holding on to my combat order, whatever you want to call them. We already lost one battleship. Who was it anyway? I won't let me shut. Veneto. See if I can get around here and shoot these dudes.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Probably not a smart idea opening up to that Heinrich, but.
Deactivated.
I'll let them take care of that.
Fire.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Keeping my distance from these two assholes because of their torps.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
Nope. Didn't do this time either.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Still a decent little damage gain, 280. Alright, that's it. It's 7:51. I gotta leave here in 40 minutes. So yeah, that's the last one. Made 323 on that one. Nothing exciting, but it is what it is. Who do we lose? A legendary Veneto. Yeah, because you're going to gain, like I said, if you got premium, you're going to gain Commander XP, you're going to get your global XP. You can probably, you know, here's the other thing too. If you got a guys, I don't know, this is, see, I don't know how bad they nerfed this because I'm not using my credit boosters. But like right here on this, what is it? See, on this guys I'm using, I get 50% bonus on the silver. And then there's those guys that have it for, you know, global XP and all that other bullshit. And what was going on was people were stacking. So you have the game mode giving you the extra 15 to 25%. Then people were using that for an extra 50%. And then you would, you know, you get all this extra percentage. That's why people are making 2.5, 2.7 million per match. And then they nerfed that shit. So I was doing an experiment with all the bonuses, and come to find out, if you have a credit booster on, you might as well just take it off because it's not going to do you any good. At least that's how I did it. And I did it with the Constellation, all 3 matches, all 3 different maps. And come to find out, the best map to do, if you can be in a division, is Chainbreaker. Your second best one would be, I want to say it's Frost Sword, the one we just did. And Bleeding Hearts is the worst one in my opinion. So, but yeah, that's that. I'm up to 98.3 million. Hopefully I can get over 100 million by tonight. We'll see. That's after dinner and all that other stuff. So, because where am I at on campaign? 56. Okay. Because they reset everything tomorrow or tonight at 2 or 3 in the morning. So, and I'm at 2650 on that. Hindenburg. I said these are all done, except I don't deal with Steel Hunter. I'm not even going to bother because it's all tier 8 and I don't really feel like being in standard on tier 8. And I don't mind these at all either. What would I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 more ranks. I'm not worried about it. So, all right, people, that's it. I'm out of here. I got shit to do. You guys have a great Easter, and I'll be back on this evening. Have a great one. Later.